Hey Xtreme Team, it is the 31st of July, the last day of the month. This is either the video you've been fearing or the video you've been waiting for. Have I been able to keep my streak of not buying a high-end collectible for 45 days? What do you think? Put in the comments below. Thanks for tuning into the Xtreme channel. My name is Mr. X. A big part of this channel is all about high-end collectibles. If you're new to the channel, I put out a video about 2 months ago that collecting is an addiction, and I clearly had it bad. So I wondered, could I go 2 weeks without buying anything? Then I was like, you know what? Let's make it a month. How about 45 days? Can I make it June 15th to August 1st without buying anything? And traditionally, on the last day of every month, we do this segment called Xtreme Acquisitions. We talk about all the different high-end collectibles that I purchased. So either this is going to be a video showing my weakness, or it's going to be a very short video. As I said in the intro, put in the comments right now, do you think I made it? And the reason I want you to put in the comment is we are doing a new giveaway. Check this out. We are going to hit 20,000 subscribers in 2020. To do that, we're giving away a statue every 2,500 subs. At 15,000 subs, the winner will get to choose between these two PCS Mortal Kombat statues. Make sure that you've liked this video, you've subscribed to the channel, and you've hit that bell notification. Then stay tuned towards the end of this video to find out how to enter. A couple other parts of this monthly segment is we don't just look at what I purchased, but we look at a few different categories. First category I want to talk about is hashtag restraint. So these are purchases that I really wanted to make, but I said, no, I'm not going to do it. Some of these purchases, I would have practiced hashtag restraint no matter what, whether I was on this fast or not. And some of them are due to the fast. What I'm really proud of is some of them I didn't even consider, so I don't even remember what they were. So I did not write them down on my list because I knew I couldn't buy them. Mr. X, does that mean you didn't buy anything? Stay tuned towards the end of the video and you'll find out. So the first few hashtag restraint pieces I want to talk about are ones I'm probably going to end up buying. I just didn't buy during the fast period. And a few of these you have seen before. So let's start it off with the Prime 1 Studios Sentinel Prime. I'm probably going to buy this in August, so you'll see it on next month's list. It actually is supposed to ship in a few months, and for some reason I had some misconception about where you can buy this from, but definitely will pick him up. He's going to be an awesome addition to the Transformers line. But for July, I said no. Same thing with Prime 1 Studios Soundwave. I said no. You know, what was really interesting is I was tempted to pick up some of these pieces that are on my to-buy list. I actually have a to-buy list. That's what both of these are on, but I was able to hold off. Another one from Prime 1 Studios, same exact thing as their Spinosaurus. This is 1/15 scale, goes with the entire 1/15 scale collection of dinosaurs that I have, but thankfully I was able to hold off, but he'll probably end up in the collection. Now these next few are maybes. These are ones that I did practice hashtag restraint, and I don't know if I'll purchase them or not. But we have the Sengoku Predator from Prime 1 Studios. Prime 1 Studios is really killing me. They keep coming out with these amazing pieces. This is the only Predator I do not have on order. And the Indominus Rex is also 1/15 scale, so it would go well with my T-Rex and my Spinosaurus I most certainly probably will get. And Dream Figures Lycan. I'm still very much on the fence on this piece. I don't know if I'm going to get it or not. I'm very, very tempted, so we'll see. I did do a new room setup. You can actually see some stuff behind me in my new videos where the monsters and pieces like that are, so we'll see how that works out. Then Sideshow's Royal Guard. I'm having a hard time justifying $500 for this when it's probably about $20 in material, but I am getting a new Emperor in, so they would look amazing right next to it. And realistically, I know if I went the custom route, it'd probably be more expensive than $500. And a lot of people want to know, did I get the new Sideshow Silver Surfer maquette? The quick answer is no. I didn't like the initial pictures of him. I wasn't a fan, but as I saw more and more video, he began to grow on me. The pose did grow on me. I love the portal. I think it's the half board that is completely putting me off, but I do think it's a phenomenal piece. I think it's going to look great. I'm sure I'm going to regret it later being, you know, my favorite character, but for now I'm passing. Now, a few hashtag restraints that I've decided, no, I will not buy, so they are true hashtag restraints. This Test Type 1 from Evangelion. I had my eyes on this for a long time, and I'm probably pronouncing it wrong, and I even started watching the anime, but I just could not get into it. I like the concept, and I love this statue. I thought it'd work well with Transformers, but I've decided to give him the axe. The same thing with this Ultimate Nero Devil May Cry piece. I don't know too much about the content material, but it looks amazing. And I worry that I would get into the whole line just because I think this statue looks awesome. I need to stay away from looking at it because I think that is the key. So while I tried to stay away from high-end collectibles, I started dabbling with CGC comics, which I swore I'd never do. And I did this more as companion pieces for my statues. I have a few statue displays, some of them you've recently seen on my office room tour video, where, for example, I have a ton of Venom statues, so I thought it'd be cool to get a CGC Venom comic to display with them. Now, what I did when I looked at the comments, I just looked at the covers that I thought were awesome and tried to get the most affordable, highest grade I could. So there's not a lot of sentimental value, but I have a lot of ones on my watch list on eBay, and I might go down this route a little more later. But for now, these are all ones that are valued around $100. First, I picked the X-Men #1D. So this is the one with Magneto. I plan to put him with my Magneto statues. This looks awesome. I am tempted to pick up the 1/3 scale LSB piece because that's what this is modeled after, but we will see. Another one, again, just the cover is amazing, is this Wolverine #48. Great looking Weapon X. I plan to put him next to all my Wolverine statues. I'm on the lookout for a few different Wolverine covers, but we'll see if I add another one or not, but I just love this. And I actually haven't even opened it yet. I also got one for Venom. Again, it was Venom #21. This is just a badass cover of Venom, and there were so many different good choices for Venom. This was valued, I think, right around like $60 or something like that, but it just looks great with the display. The same thing can be said about this Incredible Hulk #60. Put him with my Hulk statues. Again, there was a few different ones I wanted to choose from, but this was really the most affordable at less than $50. So very, very cool piece. I got the Ultimate Spider-Man Wizard Ace Edition #1. I probably shouldn't have pulled the trigger on this one. I do like it. I like the fact it shows Spidey and some of the villains that are right around him in this display. But there, once again, is so many great choice covers for Spider-Man and all characters, really. And the last one is this Silver Surfer Black #1. This is a variant, and it looked a lot better in the pictures than it does in real life. So I'm probably on the lookout for a few other Silver Surfer CGC pieces, but it's pretty damn cool. So the next part of this segment is where I look at everything that came in July. And July was supposed to have a ton of new arrivals, and it started out really slow. However, it has really picked up. Even right now, I have about 11 pieces in transit that should hit the table in the next week or so. So you guys are going to see a ton of videos coming up. And then wait till tomorrow's video, Xtreme Expos. It's going to show everything arriving in August. It's even more than July because all those July pieces that didn't show up are arriving in August, plus new ones. So what I want to do is I want to look at my 3 favorite pieces that arrived in the month of July. And I got to tell you, it's pretty tough. I think we're going to have to go top 4 because there were some amazing pieces. So coming in at number 4 was the Prime 1 Studios Shockwave. What's nice about this is I was actually pleasantly surprised. I think it's a lot cooler than I thought it would be. Very, very awesome. Number 3 is the XM Studios Hulk Transformation. Awesome piece, and I think now this is highly sought after as well. A lot of YouTube channels have done a review on it. I was lucky enough to be number 1. That rarely happens, but very, very cool piece. Love him in my Hulk collection. Number 2 is the custom Thanos on Throne. This piece is awesome. In person, it's just breathtaking. This is one of those pieces where I think it looks really good in the pictures or video. Then in person, it's just wow. You almost want to say wow every time you walk by it. Speaking of WoW, what I would call a dark horse was this Banshee vs. Sentinel statue. Never would I have expected Banshee to be one of my favorite statues, but absolutely it is. This one is really impressive. He was my favorite arrival in the month of July. But I honestly think that August is going to be almost impossible to determine. If I get in 40% of what's supposed to come in that you're going to see on the video tomorrow, I'm going to have 5 or 6, almost what some people would call grails to choose from. So now we're going to get in the nitty-gritty. Mr. X, did you buy any statues? That's all I want to know. I watched this entire video up until now just for you to answer that question. Well, you're going to have to hold on for another minute. One thing I found is it was actually really freeing. I want to expand on that a little bit. I actually saw some amazing sculpts coming out, and for me to think to myself, you know what? You don't need that. You don't need to track that down. You don't need to ask anybody. If you miss it, so what? There was this really big freeing feeling inside, and it wasn't as hard as it used to be.
That's what she said.
And then with the fact that I got some awesome grails that arrived, and some of these I ordered 2+ years ago, I think that really helps suffice it as well. So you're not constantly looking for that next fix. The next fix is actually already coming. So those were kind of the 2 things I really took away from it. So I think I can do it again. So I'm going to lay out a challenge in August to see if I can stick to it and go no more than 5 statues ordered in August. And I have a list of some I already know I need to order. Wait, Mr. X, you didn't order anything? Yeah, I failed. There was a few pieces I just could not pass up on, so that's what we're going to go over now. How many? Well, let's find out. So first is the Queen Studios 1/3 scale Batman Christian Bale. I had to get this. I wanted the rooted hair, the deluxe, because that's what I'm getting with the Joker. I'm waiting for him to arrive. And I knew if I didn't jump on him on day one, he would sell out, and he did in quite a few places. So I got him. I got the extra base so I can display him separately or with the Heath Ledger Joker, but he is going to look awesome. Next was a custom I could not miss out on. You guys know I'm a huge fan of Venom. It's probably my favorite statue to collect, but this custom Venom is amazing. It sold out almost instantly, so I'm glad I jumped on it. It's from one of my favorite sculptors. I have a few pieces by him, and this is just a render, but I cannot wait to see what this looks like. Probably another year till it comes out, but glad I pulled the trigger. No regrets. This one is something I've actually wanted for a long time. This is a custom Weapon X piece sculpted by one of my favorite sculptors and coming from one of my favorite custom groups, so I could not resist. I actually reached out to a few people over a year ago asking them to do a concept like this, so I'm so glad one was done. I'm a little worried about the size, but I cannot wait to have this piece.
That's what she said.
The last one really doesn't count as cheating, so I cheated 3 times. If you're ever watching this, Mrs. X, that's with buying statues. So the last piece was one I didn't cheat. I even said if this comes up for the price, I'm going to get it. I got Prime 1 Studios Kong. And actually, I've already received 1 box of this, and I don't know if the review is launched before this video launches because I filmed stuff out of order. But I finally got him, so I hope he's worth it. As of filming this video, I haven't unboxed him yet. Now, best part of this video, let me know how you did in the month of July. Did you go on a fast like Mr. X? Are you always on a fast because finances are a problem right now? Or maybe you're just not into statue collecting? Or what did you buy? Throw in the comments below because that will also enter you into the contest to win that statue. To win one of these Mortal Kombat statues, all you have to do is comment on a video. At 15,000 subscribers, I'm going to pick a random video and pick a random comment. That person will win the prize. They can choose between these 2 pieces. Also, make sure you're subscribed to the channel. So thanks so much for joining me. We were able to get content together. Tomorrow is a huge list for Xtreme Expos. So make sure you hit that Mr. X logo to subscribe and that bell notification. Otherwise, I will talk to you tomorrow while you check out some of these other playlists. Take care.